If you've been gaming on a PC for a long time, you probably have an odd favorite mouse. We're getting a few of those old shapes making a comeback, including the Logitech MX518. This is the Nixeus Revel FIT, which appears to use the same shell design. I've had a lot of questions about it, but I want to focus this review mainly on the shape. Let me just quickly run through some details first. The sensor is all good, you can check the description for my testing, but you see in gameplay, the accuracy is solid. And lift-off distance is under 1 DVD on cloth, and about 1 DVD on a hard pad. There might be a slight delay on the buttons, it was harder to test, due to the shell design. I'd guess about 5 to 8 milliseconds, maybe something they can fix in firmware, if it is in fact an issue. Again, this is not exact testing. The cable is an issue for me though, because it's only about 1.7 meters long. Generally, we want about 1.8 meters. Make sure you measure how much cable you need. It could be smoother and more flexible too, but in a bungee it was okay. Slightly rubberized feeling all over, but rougher on the sides for extra grip. The mouse feet glide smoothly, and the weight is meant to be about 99 grams without the cable. On my scales with a bit of cable, it shows about 100. I would have liked to see this much lighter, but each to their own. And it feels a bit unbalanced due to the structure. Now, speaking of structure, we have so many good shapes now. I do wonder why people want to go back to the old mouse designs. I get that they've probably played really well with certain mice, but overall I find this a bit awkward for the standard grip. It feels best in 1-3-1, so 3 fingers on top. So just looking over it, in my opinion there are good and bad points, but I'm leaning more toward bad. No comfort curves in the buttons, that's bad. There is a ledge grip under the side buttons, that's good in theory, and a thumb ledge underneath. So I guess if you want a thumb rest, this works. Despite how it looks, the back feels too thin for the front, which is bad, because the bulk of the mouse is in this section, kind of upsets the balance, and it just seems to have odd angles in odd places, like at the front here. I love having the curves to assist with grip, they create ledges, makes it easy to pick up, but this one combined with that inward curve of that side, it just feels really awkward and confusing. If you're using it in claw, it can feel fine though. I'm just really struggling to get a comfortable grip on this. The back ledge for your little finger isn't too bad, but again with that curve here, it seems awkward. It's just in the 1-3-1 grip that it feels good to me, so if that's your grip, it could be an option for you. In palm grip, I think it might fit hands up to about 17.5 centimeters, but that's just for comfort. Ideally for aim and comfort, this mouse would be better in claw and fingertip grip, and I'd say 19.5 by 9.7 centimeters. The grip width is a bit too hard to get, but it's about 13 centimeters long, and about 4.3 centimeters high. Here's a look at it with some other mice, including the Rocket Comb Pure and EMP, because it's in between those sizes and weights, so I guess that makes this a medium mouse, maybe slightly on the large side. Software is optional and coming soon, but these are the DPI levels. The buttons use on-run switches up to 20 million clicks. Here's a listen to check quality. That buzz you hear when tapping it seems to be the left and right buttons. It's a bit of a bounce to them. And they also have a sharp snap, which I'm sure could be a loud and satisfying click to some, but I'm not a fan and they're relatively hard to press in. It's not a quiet mouse, other than the wheel, which has some tension on the steps, but not much. Decent for browsing. And middle click has that usual extra resistance, while the side buttons do too and feel a bit shaky. And there's a rattle on the lens area, but that doesn't seem to affect anything. So build quality is a little off, but it's okay. To conclude, for all the love this got, I was expecting it to be more suitable to a lot more people, but I think by today's standards, it's a niche mouse, which means it's only for a select few people. For the rest, I don't think so. The quality is lacking overall, and it's not the best experience in game or Windows. The shape really throws me off each time, but I can aim with it considering its size and weight. So I guess maybe there is something to this design. Had some great shots and some great games. But I still think there are better options out there if you're looking for a first or a new mouse. So I think I'll give this design a miss from now on, but as always, you need to find what's right for you. If you really love this shape and don't mind the possible quality concerns, or the button response and cable length, then sure, give it a try. Hope that helps for now. If you want to help support the channel, I'll leave the usual links in the description, and as always, subscribe, like and share this video, and I'll catch you in the next.